Jesteśmy w siedzibie Europejskiej Centrali ZIJA International. Z nami jest Sophie Zimman, dyrektor wykonawczy na Europę, która to poprowadzi nas po tej siedzibie, przedstawi nam produkty, markę i opowie, dlaczego ZIJA jest ciekawym, zaufanym produktem, w którym warto zainwestować swój czas w celu generowania dodatkowych dochodów. Can I please?
Welcome to ZIJA International. This is our European office. Here at ZIJA we host not only our customer service department for the European market, but also logistics, finance, marketing and product innovation. At ZIJA International we have over 50 open markets, so offices around the world. Our headquarters is in Salt Lake City, Utah, but we also host offices in Hong Kong, in South America. We host offices in Africa and many other markets. This is just the first hub really here in Europe. It's just the start. We have only really grown the market about 2.5 years ago. We're now open in every single European market. The Polish region is of particular interest to us. Just a couple of months ago we have had no customers or distributors in Poland, but now we're just over 2,000 already. It's a very fast growing market, a very hungry market. Polish people are very excited with new products, with new business opportunities, and they're taking those opportunities and really growing with them and growing very fast. So this is probably not the last hub we have in Europe.
How many people work here?
Just over 20.
20, okay.
But we do have other people working in various markets. So we have our logistics department not only here under Simon Payton, but in the Netherlands through DB Schenker, our warehousing operations. We have over 50 people working with ZIJA International, making sure that products are coming to the customer very fast.
2,000 customers, 2,000 partners in Poland, yes? But how many customers, partners in whole world?
Over, like all of the world, all
Yeah.
of Europe? Well, in Europe, it's really just over 6,000 active people. So people that every single month are using the ZIJA products to better their life, to be more active and to create that life unlimited. But worldwide, over 100,000 people.
Jak widzicie, to nie jest wcale tak dużo. Sophie tutaj przekazała nam, że no, powiedzmy tak, że to dla nich jest dużo, ale tak naprawdę jest to początek tak naprawdę tego
Pod kątem biznesowym zdecydowanie jest to totalny początek. 2000 osób w Polsce.
2000 osób w Polsce, 6000, jeśli dobrze zrozumiałem, w Europie, tak?
Tak. Takich aktywnych, którzy regularnie używają produkty ZIJA.
Okay, please continue.
So we've just walked through the main building. Over here, I have my office over here actually. In this office, I will meet with various department heads and I sit myself. As you can see, I read a lot. It's very important to us in this industry that we understand the industry we're in, that we understand business, that we understand each individual market. And in this office, everything we do in Europe is somewhat created. So every single week we brainstorm, we have a look at what products can we bring into the market, which products are selling well, maybe which products do we have to rearrange or reformulate. But we also have a look at marketing. We do filming in here, so we do Mondays and Thursdays, Business Mondays, Product Thursdays, and educating our distributors about the products, but also the business opportunity.
Maybe you will tell something more about products.
Absolutely. Why don't we go into our product section of the office?
Okay.
So let's come on through. So over here we have our ZIJA library. So everyone in the office, but also all of our customers and distributors that would like to visit the office, they will have the opportunity to do readings and to test some of the products. So for example, can you read about Kenneth Brailsford, our founder and CEO of ZIJA International, but you can also have a look at the books of Dr. Joshua Plant, our lead scientist, the brain behind the ZIJA products, and much more. Over here, for example, you can see our Ameo range. Our Ameo essential oils are clinical grade essential oils that are very pure and high in quality. And if you just have a little test, I mean, 1 drop of Ameo lavender is that much. That's how highly concentrated those Ameo oils are.
Wow.
So that's how good they are. I mean, you have, for example, the lemon oil. 1 drop of Ameo lemon oil equals the nutritional amount of 22 organic lemons. So that's how highly concentrated we are. And you really only need 1 drop at a time. But let's walk over into the core nutrition. Over here, you can actually have a look at moringa. So many people don't understand, what is moringa? Where does it come from? What is that miracle tree? Well, Moringa oleifera grows in places like Africa, South America, here in Europe, in Tenerife, but here ZIJA International actually grows Moringa oleifera in India. We grow our Moringa oleifera right on the bottom of the Himalaya to make its best nutrient values from the volcano ash, from the rain, but also from the heat. And Moringa oleifera, I'm going to show you the Moringa trees in a minute. We have some here in the office. But basically, these are dried moringa leaves. And a lot of other companies just use the dried leaves. That's all they put in their moringa products. Moringa oleifera, just using dried leaves, actually has over 90 plus verified vitamins, minerals, and so on. So 90 plus nutrients overall. So it's a very good product for you to take in. Just imagine that every single day you could take a single product and it gives you all of the nutrients that you need throughout the day. But here at ZIJA, we're not only using the leaves, we're also using the fruits and the seeds. So we're using every single part of the tree, meaning not only the leaves that have the nutrients, but we can take some nutrients out of the highly concentrated seeds and fruits and gain amino acids, for example, or highly available proteins that no other company can do. But let me show you our moringa tree. Moringa trees normally grow in very warm climates. So here in England, you can see that it doesn't always work, but we have managed to play around, and we have turned off the air conditioning over in this part of our office. So you can see here how these moringa trees are actually growing, and they come back at all times. So sometimes they're very big and bushy, sometimes they start to fall down, but they always come back. A moringa tree doesn't really die. It's quite interesting. Here in England, we won't be able to really grow the pots, the fruits. It's simply not warm enough here. We don't have the climate, but it's a very hardy tree, and you can see that we can do and grow the leaves. Moringa oleifera actually as a tree is not very tasty. So it does look alright, but here in Europe we also call it the horseradish tree, because if you would taste the leaf, it tastes like horseradish. So you can try, but you won't leave the taste of your mouth for quite some time. So we're going to have a little laugh here.
Zrobimy test. Zobaczymy.
Jak?
Tak? No, powiem Ci, że ja wychowałem na wsi, takie smaki nie są mi obce.
Ale powiedz mi, czy smakuje tak samo jak XM Plus albo
Nie.
Super Mix?
Całkowicie inaczej. Die Frage, ob das so schmeckt wie das MX Plus oder Super Mix, und das schmeckt ganz anders.
Nein, definitiv nicht. Unser Supermix und unser XM Plus, das sind die hochkonzentrierten Moringa-Blätter, aber auch die Blüten und die Samen. Aber weil Moringa oleifera einen Nachgeschmack hat wie den Meerrettichbaum, müssen wir leider mit sehr viel Süßstoff arbeiten. Aber es ist organischer Süßstoff. Also das heißt, dass wir nur die besten Süßstoffe aus der Welt nehmen und damit dann den Supermix und das XM Plus verfeinern, dass wir es überhaupt trinken können. Ansonsten würde einem sehr schlecht werden, man würde den Geschmack nicht aus dem Mund bekommen.
Mówię, że... Ale to Ci wytłumaczę.
Tak,
bo
tak,
to
tak.
nie będziemy Was teraz też tutaj w niecierpliwości trzymać.
Też warto zauważyć, że moringa są nazwane takim produktem superfoods. 2017?
Yes, moringa oleifera has been a so-called superfood actually many times. Moringa oleifera about 15 years ago, no one knew about it. So many scientists have always wondered when they visited Africa, when they visited India, well, why are the families that nourishing themselves with moringa oleifera, why are they nourished? Why are they not so skinny? Why are their teeth better? Why do they have better hair? And they have found out that it is the consumption of moringa oleifera. But then the education started because in India and Africa, people use the moringa oleifera and they're cooking it. So they're putting it into water, they're cooking it and then putting it into rice, and they're putting other herbs and sugars and so in it because it doesn't taste so good, right? But the problem is that if you actually heat up the moringa, the nutrients die. So even though in India and Africa people are cooking with it, they're still having enough nutrients to nourish themselves and to have a better body weight, better hair, better teeth, better overall health than others. So that's how amazing this plant is. But here at ZIJA International, we only shade dry the moringa oleifera. So through scientific research, we have found out that in order to keep all of the nutrients, you have to shade dry it. So in India, everyone is hand picking the leaves, the fruits, the seeds. They're then being sorted, they're being washed, so cleaned multiple times, and then they go under a very, very big tent and they're being shade dried. And then once they're dry, which can take a couple of weeks, they're being carefully vacuumed into bags and then brought over to the United States, where we have our own manufacturing facility, and that's where we then produce the products. And we produce products like the Super Mix, like the XM Plus. So I know that one of your favorite products is the XM Plus. So
Better than energy drinks.
Absolutely. And you know why it's better than an energy drink?
Because there is caffeine, more caffeine there?
No, actually not. So the reason why XM Plus works better than an energy drink, so like a Red Bull, like a Monster, any of those, is there is a natural caffeine in it, right? So on one hand, it has the superfood moringa oleifera in it, but instead of having synthetic caffeine, like a Monster drink or like a Red Bull, it's an organic and very healthy caffeine intake through ginseng and green tea and green bean extract. And what that does is, when you do, let's compare to a Red Bull, right? We all like Red Bull, we all were young and that's what you drink, right? You drink a Red Bull and it does hype you up, you do get your energy, there's no lie, it does work, but you get a very quick spike, and as soon as the synthetic sugar and the synthetic caffeine leaves your body, you crash immediately, and then you're on the bottom, and then you feel lethargic, and you feel like you're getting a headache. And the only way to get rid of that is by actually drinking another one. It's almost like a drug, right? It's up and down, it's up and down. Where with a natural caffeine, it takes a little bit longer to get you to that peak. You know, it takes a good 15, 20, sometimes 25 minutes, depending on your body weight. But once you're up on that plateau, you stabilize, and then very slowly, gradually, over a couple of hours, you lose it, and then you can take another one if you like. So it's a very healthy energy intake.
How many can you take per day?
You can take as many as you like, but we do suggest, depending on your sleep habits, that past 7 or 8 o'clock, you don't take one, because it could impair your sleep unless you know you're going to be up till 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., right? So someone that has about a 90 kilo body weight, you can still take one at 6 or 7 o'clock. It's not a problem. You have enough time to build it off. But there is nothing bad in here, and that's why you can take as many as you like, as many as you can afford, as many as you feel up to.
Maybe this is a way to produce a moringa energy drink.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
We have had many ideas, and actually I know that you're going to visit our head office in the United States maybe one day this year. ZIJA started off with a little can. So back in the day, 10 years ago, ZIJA had a little can, the ZIJA Moringa can. And maybe something like that is going to come back. We don't know. We can ask Dr. Joshua Plant and see if he can have a little shot of Moringa.
To by było coś, nie?
No to byłoby ciekawe, nie?
Może my zorganizujemy, że zrobimy energy drinki.
Czemu nie?
Czemu nie?
Czemu nie? Dobrze. To lecimy dalej w takim razie.
So many different products. We actually just come out with a product catalog as well. So for all of our European members, we have developed a product catalog. And in this product catalog, you don't just find pretty products. We all know our products are amazing, they're pretty. But it actually takes you through the story of ZIJA, our life unlimited, the mission, what we're all about, and why our Moringa and our products are so good. And with each side, you can read about the products and the usage, right? It takes you through all of the steps of your skincare. So quite amazing. And we do have this in Polish actually. Okay. So it is available in your country, which is amazing. And it's a great tool. It's not just for customers to have a look at what products are available, but especially for our business builders that wanting to create that life unlimited, it's a tool. It's a sales and marketing tool you can do a presentation with. So absolutely lovely, and very proud to work with the Polish market. We have had many distributors in Poland helping us create this tool. So it's not just about ZIJA creating and formulating products and making tools and say, there you go, go and sell it, right? We're actually working with our distributors, and we have many leaders, so people that are doing this business as a full-time business, earning quite a lot of money every single month, and we're meeting with those people on a regular basis, and we do brainstorming sessions. It's which products are working well, what do you like, but what do you need, right? So the people in the field, they need to be understood. They need to have everything they need in order to create that life unlimited. Sometimes, for instance, it's so easy to sit here in an office and be like, oh, we need a product catalog, or we need a new product, or we want an energy product, right? But not always do we know what the field actually needs, and that's where we meet one-on-one with everyone. And sometimes it takes a couple of weeks, sometimes it takes months, but by the end, we do have something that is absolutely usable and that works. And that's why we have so many successful distributors in Europe, globally as well.
Widzisz?
To chyba jest dobra okazja do tego, żeby założyć taki oddział w Polsce.
No ten temat już o tym porozmawiałem sobie z panią po niemiecku i nie jest to wykluczone, ale to tak między nami, tak po cichu, Patryku, nikomu nie mów.
No to tak jest, zobaczymy w takim razie. Na tym dzisiaj kończymy naszą przygodę z ZIJA i zwiedzaniem tutaj produktów oraz budynku. Zapraszamy Was jutro na wywiad biznesowy, czyli model biznesowy, ile może zarobić, na czym dokładnie, jak to się spina biznesowo i czy to je po prostu opłaca. Thanks for everything.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much.
We will see you tomorrow at interview about business plan.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you everyone for meeting me, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.